Hey y'all, it's Vastur. My mouth is watering from this Jimmy John sandwich that I'm walking up before my shift. But tomorrow's a very, very big day, and I just realized, remember, that it's a big day. Last night. Do we want to know why? Because I'm gonna tell you. I am going to Cedar Point. And I mean, it geeks me because I'm like, it was a nice surprise. It was a nice surprise. I low-key, like I wasn't counting down the days, so I wasn't anticipating going to Cedar Point, and I low-key could have forgot about it. Today is October 3rd, tomorrow is October 1st, and that's the day, 4th, and that's when I go. I'm not nervous. I am ready to have fun. I'm ready to have a ball. I'm ready to have a ball. So, I've been to Cedar Point, I think 2 other times in my life. The first time I really couldn't fit on the rides well, but I could still fit on most of them. That second time, the only thing I could fit on was like some of the kiddie rides and the Raptor. And how, it wasn't just embarrassing, it felt degrading because I was with a friend. Honestly, no, not degrading. I wasn't mad at Cedar Point. I was just like, wow, this is a new level. Not a new low, it was just a new level. And both times I was with people who weren't necessarily cautious of how they spoke to me in those moments. Like the first time, I had just graduated 8th grade. And I went with my uncle and family, like his kids. And he was basically like, hold on. Let's not go into the story because it might make y'all mad at my uncle. You know, not the best body positive comments were made on my first Cedar Point trip, but it didn't really, I guess it stuck with me, but it didn't alter me. It didn't offend me that bad. Second time I went with a friend who could fit on most rides, so he was just like, let's try. And I'm like, are you dumb? It felt like, but I've had a lot of times like that in my life actually, like prom shopping, prom dress shopping. My highest weight was 276 pounds, and I hadn't weighed under 200 pounds since like 8th grade and middle school or something like that. So high school years was spent thick and heavy, and it just is what it is. But even when it came to prom dress shopping, my mom was mad at me because like, try them on! But the store is like, this is the maximum size that we carry. And this wasn't supposed to be a little rant about weight, but it kind of needs to be added for you guys to know this is a big fucking deal. I've lost 90 pounds over the years. Like, I've lost 90 pounds in I think 2 years. Not intentional, but not intentional. Like, it's just been a life journey. And my lifestyle changing so drastically, and me being an active person now paved the way for this. The fart was supposed to be cuter than that. Yes, it was a fart. I feel weird about it. I feel weird about doing that, but I'm not re-recording this unless God tells me to. I'm very excited. Like, I'm going by myself, which wasn't necessarily the plan, but I don't mind because I don't have to go at anybody else's speed. I don't have to be influenced by somebody else in that way. Like, oh, I want to go on this, but I want to do this. You know, I want to eat this, but I want to eat this. It is all Alicia and them legs all day tomorrow. Like, took off work. It feels like a little treat. It feels like a little vacation. Like, oh, my girl took off work for me tomorrow to take me to see the boy. It's a bus trip. So, it's through a traveling agency. Who gives a fuck? Tomorrow I'm vlogging, and this will be Planet Vastur's first vlog. I'm excited. And I'm supposed to be. So let me, do my best on these bodies today and stop farting in the massage room so I can clock in the biggity bucks, not just to clock in the biggity bucks. I'm good at what I do. So, I'm hoping a little extra razzle dazzle comes to me because apparently Cedar Point is cashless and neither one of my cards have money. And I'll survive, but I want a beignet. You know, the second time I went to Cedar Point, we had like Princess and the Frog beignets. I